Good morning and welcome to Paul T Reviews, and in this video we're going to do a review of the Campark TC02, sometimes known as the T300. I'll do an unboxing so you can see exactly what comes in the box. I'll be setting the camera up, so if you're new to trail cameras you'll be able to see exactly how it operates so that you can put in the memory card, charge up the battery and be up and running in no time. And of course I'll be showing you some footage that I've taken out in the garden to show you the quality that we can get with this camera.
The instruction manual is mostly well written in English, French and German. I've read it so you don't need to. As with most trail cameras, there's a metal post or wall mount along with an articulated arm and 3 screws and roll plugs. A handy USB cable for charging the internal battery, a strap for attaching it to a tree. As a full-time photographer and videographer, I've used a number of cameras over the last 40 years, so Campark sent me this trail camera in exchange for an independent review. 2 plastic clasps, room for 4 backup AA batteries, LR6. Remove the protective film coverings. LEDs at the top, lens in the middle, and the sensor below. The integrated solar panel charges an internal lithium battery. It's only when this battery gets down to 10% does it start using the backup batteries. There are 2 round brackets to attach a padlock, long brackets for the tree strap, and a 1/4" 20 socket for a tripod, which is the standard size. This will fit any normal tripod. Having the tripod mount at the back makes it much stronger than at the base, although it can be a little bit more inconvenient when using a tripod. Image quality. Now I'll say straight away that I've been impressed with the quality of the videos and stills, so let's carefully look at a few examples both daytime and nighttime. This clip is nicely and evenly exposed and very pleasing to my eye. It might be just a touch over sharpened, but I think it's okay. In fact, I like it. I shot this sequence of the fox in 2.7K, or also called 1440p. And the reason I didn't choose 4K is because the bitrate is much higher in 2.7K. So I think 2.7K is the sweet spot for this camera. I'm just zooming in on the edges to show you what 2.7K looks like. It's also good when the lens stays clear even when it's raining. This is where the solar panel comes in useful, as it acts as a rain hood. This still is again well exposed, nice colours and sharp corner to corner. I ignore the higher megapixel sizes as they are interpolated images. 8, 10 or 12 megapixels are probably the best. I placed the camera about 2 feet from the bird table. This is about as close as you can go with this camera. Let's do an audio test.
This is an audio test. I'm 6 feet away. I'm speaking reasonably loudly. There's a road about 40 feet away with cars going by, and I'm going to see what the audio is like and if you can hear me speaking. So here, this is a deer going by. And we'll get some leaves. There we are. There's our audio test.
If you're new to trail cameras, this is the full setup procedure. If you're not new to trail cameras, you might want to skip to the next chapter. You can set it up for just taking photos, just taking videos, or taking a set number of photos first and then a video. The PIR interval is the time the camera will wait before triggering again if there's more movement. The shortest interval is 10 seconds for video. It's actually 5 seconds for stills. PIR sensitivity. Start with high, and if you get too many false positives, then reduce to medium. If you wish to shoot a time-lapse, make sure you are recording photos only, and then select an interval. Loop recording. If the memory card is full, the camera will start overwriting files. Now this could be useful if you're using the camera for constant security surveillance, but otherwise leave it to off. Infrared LED. Set to auto. Unless your subjects are very close, then try medium or low. Set to no shutting. That simply means the camera will not fire if the battery is so low that the LEDs won't illuminate. Monitoring period. Leave it to off if you want the camera active 24/7. Otherwise set a start and stop time. Now move to the next icon for photo choices. There is a choice between 2 megapixels and 30. Now I believe this is an 8 megapixel sensor. All the other sizes are interpolated and not therefore better quality, so I'd recommend setting to 8 megapixels. This is the number of photos that will be taken before a video starts. That's if you've chosen it to take photos, of course. Choose the fastest shutter speed, a 30th. Move over to the video settings. Choose 4K for the highest quality, as I believe the sensor shoots 4K natively. That means without interpolation. However, I have noticed that the bitrate on 4K is a lot lower than 2.7K, and it's the bitrate that's really important, so I shoot at 2.7K on this camera. Choose how long you want each video to play for. I set it to 30 seconds, but you might prefer something shorter or longer. The maximum length is 180 seconds. Record audio, set it to on. Now over to the last part. Default settings simply puts all the settings back to how they were from the factory. This is how you first format the card, and I'd recommend you format periodically. Always delete photos or format the card in the camera, not on your computer. Best to set the time and date accurately, as it will be stamped on the video to show you not only what was recorded, but when. I find that really useful. AA battery shows you the status of the AA backups if you've put any in. 12-hour or 24-hour, as per your preference. Select on if you want the time and date on a banner at the base of the videos. You can change the camera name if you want your camera password protected. If you want to use the Wi-Fi facility, then keep Bluetooth on, as it's the Bluetooth that wakes up the Wi-Fi. That's the only purpose of the Bluetooth. You can rename the Wi-Fi. Note that this is the camera's Wi-Fi, not the internet. When you first pair your smartphone with the camera's Wi-Fi, use the password 12345678, which can be changed later if you want. Software version. Campark sometimes have updates. Check their website to see if you have the most up-to-date software. This home screen shows that 16 megapixel photos has been selected and how many photos are left to shoot on the card. Bottom row shows no backup batteries have been inserted and that the internal battery is at 100%. Using the camera's Wi-Fi. Download the Game Camera Pro app. Turn the camera to the on position. Open the app. Turn on Bluetooth. Select the camera. Turn on Wi-Fi. Select the cross. While the wheel is turning, go to your phone's Wi-Fi and select the T300 camera. Go back to the app. Click OK, and the live view will appear. Now that might sound very fiddly, but once you get used to it, it's actually quite a quick procedure. Now you can position the camera, select the cogwheel to change all the settings. To manually take a picture, select the camera symbol and hit the round circle. To manually take a video, select the movie camera symbol and hit the round circle to start and also stop recording. Select the app symbol to access the album of photos and videos. Scroll up and down, select an image to view it. To download or delete an image, select it by holding on it until the tick turns blue. Then select an icon at the top right. Go back with arrow at top left. Once you've finished, hit exit.
These are my conclusions on using the TC02 T300 for the last few weeks. It's nice and compact, the build quality is okay for the price. It is just plastic though. It's IP66 water resistant, and in fact I've had it out for a number of nights in the pouring rain and it's been absolutely fine. The advertised trigger speed is about 0.1 of a second. I actually ignore the trigger speed claims of the trail camera manufacturers, as they never seem to be as fast as they say. I really like the form factor of this camera. It's small, it has a solar panel, and in actual fact the solar panel does protect it a little bit from the rain, just as an added bonus. And it really does work in charging up the internal battery. Even though it's slightly on the higher priced end, I feel that the savings in batteries over the years would make up for that quite well. The rest time between videos, between it being triggered, is 10 seconds. Now I would actually prefer it to be more like 2 seconds. I don't want a 10-second gap between videos when an animal is moving about in front of the camera. With this design of camera, all the weight is in the opening door, so you do have to be a little bit careful with it so it doesn't swing open. I really like the Wi-Fi facility on these solar panelled cameras. Actually, I use it when standing right next to it, just to check the pictures that I've got. And also, and even more importantly, I use it to position the camera. I want the framing of the camera to be exactly what I want. I have links in the description below for all the things I've mentioned in this video, and of course for this Campark TC02 camera. If you found this video useful at all, and hopefully it has, in helping you decide whether this is a camera for you, please give it a like, and I'll see you next time in Paul T Reviews. Bye.